one.
You ready?
Let's do it.
What? I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't come close to her. If you with your girl, let me hear you say what? Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 3, episode 5 of the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host, Trey Reed. How you doing tonight, man?
Man, I'm surviving, man. Surviving. Trying to get over this vid, man. Shit, drive all the way down to see y'all. Get there and next thing you know, everybody positive.
Hey, that's so funny. I was telling the story at work today, man. I said, hey, everybody walking around talking about the weather switched from 80 degrees down to 30 and 40, and now everybody's sniffling, saying it's just sinuses and it's the weather change. No.
Hey, I was like that. I'm like, man, it's just the weather, man. Just the weather. I'm like, nah, it's not.
Bro,
I tried to fight it off for the longest.
Hey, everybody trying to fight it off. Everybody denying it. Hey, I'm hearing people walking around saying, man, my sinus has been draining for a week. Hey, brother, I hate to tell you, but that's the Omni.
Omni.
That's the Omni, man. But hey, besides that, man, hey, we're going to let everybody know from the RTL, Happy New Year.
For sure.
2022 coming out strong. A lot of things have happened, and we're gonna get to that. But man, walk me through the end of your 2021, man, because we didn't really get to kick it like we planned to because of the whole freaking sudden outburst of the vid, man. So walk me through the end of your 2021. Man.
It wasn't much to it, man. The hunting was dead. It was cold. I went out a couple of times, and like one day it was like 16 degrees. But once the wind got to kicking, it got down to like 5 or 6 degrees. Didn't see a deer. Then next weekend I went out, same thing, nothing. And Christmas with the family, and that's about it, man.
Exactly. Hey, Christmas with the family was legit. The short period that it was, and I know you missed one of the first meetup of the family. You missed that one, whatever, which was also a good time. But it was also a good time while we were all catching the virus. It was still a good time.
Oh yeah. It's always fun when we get together.
Oh, most definitely. But as shockingly as it was with the virus over the Christmas break and over the holidays for everyone, in the sports world, something even more shocking happened today, which I'm sure everyone's seen. It's been going in the news cycle. It's been on every blog. It's been everywhere. But I feel like we have to touch on it.
But before, we'll say RP to the boy John Madden, though.
Oh yeah. We can't talk about football without giving our respects.
Respect to John Madden.
Anybody who's a football fan, anybody who's a sports fan, or just a video game fan, you knew John Madden and what he's done for the gaming world as well as the NFL over this course of I don't even know how many years it's been.
Ooh, because they had Madden back on Sega.
Exactly. So it's been forever. He made a huge difference there, man, and we got to give our respect to John Madden.
For sure.
But on the flip side of that coin, we have the Antonio Brown situation, which at first it is oh Lord have mercy. When you first hear it, you first read it, that's what comes to mind. Oh man, here you go again.
Yep. Well, when I first started seeing pictures, and it was actually Michael James that posted a picture of him walking off the field, jumping up with his shirt off, and I'm like, why he got a meme of Antonio Brown hopping on the field? Like, what's the meme about? And I was like, oh, start reading. This shit ain't no meme. This is real deal.
Holy field. Yeah, exactly, man. And I started to be a bad sports fan. I almost slipped into it because it's a part of it's in all of us.
Yeah.
It's in all of us to be shitty sports fans. You know what I mean? And I almost slipped down into it when I first read it. Like, here we go again. Excuse me. Here we go again. Antonio Brown's on one of his rants. He's not getting his way. not getting the targets that he wants. He's pissed off. He's having an outcry. But then I sat back and thought, first of all, I believe there's something wrong with this guy.
Definitely.
Already from the jump. I can't forget that ever whenever this stuff happens. There's something mentally wrong with this guy, whether it's the early effects of CTE that we're seeing, the first guy we're actually seeing playing in the NFL with effects of CTE, whether that's it or whether it's just something mentally that he's always had, that now we're just seeing the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what it is, I think there's something wrong with him. So I had to think about that going in too. But then I had to think about, man, there's got to be something deeper. You know, there's got to be something deeper to this. It's one thing to yell at your coach and say something to your coach and cuss him out than to throw your pads off and run out of the stadium bare-chested at an away game too, guys. We're not at home. He's not in Tampa. At an away game, take your pads off, throw them down, throw your stuff into the stands, run off the field waving. So right there, that lets me know you feel justified in somewhat of your action.
Right.
Run off the field waving, and then you catch an Uber and you allow that Uber driver to make a viral video. Sitting there saying, yeah, we better go viral, we're going to go viral. Talk to him, hey, Bizzle. So that lets me know that you feel very justified in leaving. So I had to think about that. What's going to come out next? Let me just sit back and wait on it. Let's not report on it. Let's not hop on and do it right now. Let's wait and see what happens.
Right.
There we go, right there. I was just about to speak on it. I was just about to speak on that. They wanted this kid to go back. I'm not going to say kid. I'm used to talking about the kids. My bad. They wanted this man to go back in injured. He didn't want to go back in injured. Ian Rappaport says that he didn't want to go back in injured. His coach told him, either you go back in or you leave. This Antonio Brown now. You going leave? Okay then. I'm gonna show you leave.
I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you.
You hear me? I'm gonna show you what they used to say back in the day. I'm gonna show you that fat meat greasy.
Already.
You know? I'm gonna show you that fat meat greasy, and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna be waiting outside of MetLife for my Uber. Just like that. And I think that speaks to a lot. Now, now let's dig a little deeper.
Let's go.
Let's dig a little bit deeper. Incentives, money. Those are the things that are coming up in Antonio Brown's future with the Buccaneers.
Yeah, and when you look at the incentives that people have been posting, he was right there on all of them. It's three of them, and he was right there on all of them.
He's there. He's gonna hit them in the next 2 games. Let's just easily. I mean, if things just go somewhat their way.
If you look at it, he can hit all of them in one drive.
Exactly. He can hit them all in one drive. 75 yards or 55 yards.
Eight more catches and 1 touchdown.
Exactly.
That's a good drive right there.
That's a good drive. And you in. I don't know if there's a correlation between the injury and the pushing him to play with the injury, because you know how he's going to react. You may get something out of him to where you can stop yourself from having to pay that money out. Right. I would hate to think that the league is that dirty, but come on now.
Well, I was actually watching a video with Victor Cruz when he was on the Breakfast Club a couple years ago, and he actually said that it is not uncommon for a team that they got a guy that's right on the cup of getting an incentive. If he got some kind of illness, like say in his contract, he got to play 15 straight games. Well, that 15th game, he might have a little tweak in his knee or something in his back that he can play through, but the coaches would be like, hey, get the trainers and tell him, hey, it might not be a good time for you to play, to get him to sit out, so he'll break that streak and not get that payment. So, I guess it's not uncommon.
Exactly, man. And that's what I'm saying. I think there's a lot of dig in it, but I think as sports fans, we did it again, y'all. We did it again. I kind of stopped myself from being in that category, but we did it again. We jumped down Antonio Brown's throat and we cut him off just like we did before.
Yep.
With the whole Steelers thing and the Raiders thing and the Patriots thing. We did it again. Every time he comes back, we open our arms. Oh, Antonio Brown's back. It's so good for the league that he's back. Oh, he wins the Super Bowl. Look at that story right there. It's a good story.
The comeback kid.
You know what I mean? Until now, as soon as this happens, Oh, I knew it. That was a stupid mother. I knew he was going to do it again. Look, what a waste of time by the Buccaneers. What a waste of money and talent. And that. He's been in the league for 11 years.
Right.
He's been in the league for 11 years. And he does deserve the benefit of the doubt, though, Morgan, because he keeps getting the job.
Yeah, he keeps getting
the job. So he does deserve the benefit of the doubt at this point. They're giving it to him, so why shouldn't we?
Because this is how I see it. If I'm such a cancer to a team, I'm a distraction and all that, don't bring me back. But if you do make the decision to bring me back, then all that shit that I did in the past, you gotta let it go. It's just like in a relationship. If you get caught messing around and your significant other take you back, you would hope that you brought me back. Now, all that shit that happened, we're gonna put it in the past, we're gonna leave it there in order for us to keep moving forward. But if anytime that I act up and you bring it up, then what? Then why do you even bring me back?
Exactly, and they brought him back, and he's been a good piece to this team. Let's not act like he's come in and destroyed this Buccaneers locker room.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? He hasn't come in and destroyed this Buccaneers locker room at all. And I think right now, as far as what's coming out, and if it wouldn't have came from Ian Rappaport, I don't know if I would even be saying it right now. But what's coming out right now, if the injury stuff is true, and it has anything to do with the contract, the clauses in the contract coming up, the incentives, then yes, he handled it wrong, but there's something wrong with this guy. He doesn't. I don't think he has the ability to handle situations the way we want it to. Something's going on with this guy's mental for sure.
Yeah, but see, I don't think it has anything to do with the incentives, because if he was one to get taken out because he hurt, that means he knows what's on the line. And he like, I just get this shit next week. But if the coach trying to make him get in there, and he like, if I get in, I get hurt, then I know I'm not gonna get that money. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think there's something with pushing him to play. You've never seen that. It did surprise me when I saw he did that. No, it did surprise me when I saw he did that, but I knew there was something underneath. There was another reason why. He wasn't just bitching. It's basically what I'm saying.
Because it's out of the blue. Because since he's been with the Buccaneers, there's been no distractions. Like, you don't even hear from him.
I mean, you had the COVID thing, but so did Aaron Rodgers.
Yep, and so we let Aaron Rodgers slide on and say but the sports fans let Aaron Rodgers slide with that.
I just know that with Antonio Brown specifically, we've done it with other players in the past as well, but with Antonio Brown specifically, we like to, when he comes back, we love to jump on his side because it's a good story. He's a very good football player.
Yeah.
And when he's out there doing his thing, there's not very many people that can do it in the manner that he does. So we love to be on his side, but we're saying as soon as something happens, we jump right back to where we were with it instead of giving this guy a fair chance, I guess. Like, there has to be something more to it. Because the first thing that people went out and tweeted was, what a waste of time and money from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What a waste of time and money from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, how is that a waste of time and money when the entire time he's been there, he's done nothing but catch passes and touchdowns and win games?
He shut up and played like everybody would tell him to do. Just shut up and play, man. He did that.
So as sports fans, I'm just asking. I'm going to keep asking until it happens. I don't know if it ever will. But as sports fans, we have to stop being so bad. We have to stop being so bad as fans. If we're going to ride with somebody, we got to ride with them. If we're not going to ride with them, then just don't ride with them at all.
Right. Exactly. And I said it earlier. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to bring me back and you're going to praise me, you know what I'm saying, when I come back and I'm keeping my nose clean, don't, as soon as I get in trouble, say, we knew it. Well, no. Well, yeah, you might have knew it, but you weren't saying that before. You was on my side. Now you're against me. So it's like, what do we? I mean, and
exactly. We do it to Cam Newton too. We do it to Cam Newton too. We do it to Cam Newton too. Even the media cycle.
Dude, they were praising Cam when he came back.
Exactly. They were praising Cam when he came back.
And that was all. They should have never brought him back. Well, what was that? What was that? Week 8?
Yeah, y'all do it with the Cowboys too. Y'all do it.
I know I do.
Y'all do it with the Cowboys too. Oh yeah, we love them. We're so good this year. Man. Oh damn, I knew he wasn't gonna do shit.
Mama called me this morning and she goes, "You watched that sorry game last night?"
Exactly.
And I was like, "No, I didn't even watch it." Hey, I knew it. I knew it. They didn't already clinch the playoffs. They're gonna go out there and play like trash. I'm like, but they already in. It don't even matter at this point. They in.
Listen, one and done. I've been saying it. One and done. It don't matter what y'all did. I said this way back in week 2, if you remember, week 2 of the season. One and done for the Dallas Cowboys. Mark my words.
Man, you tripping, bro.
Bro, I'm glad this came up though, because I've been waiting to say this to somebody and a true Cowboys fan. I already said it earlier to my boy Brando at work. Bro, everybody y'all played that is good besides the Chargers in the early in the season. Besides that Chargers dub, I don't really respect any of y'all's dubs. They ain't been really against nobody. Every time y'all play somebody that I value as a squad, y'all lose.
Hey man, dub's a dub. I don't care who you play.
Oh, now a dub's a dub. Okay. He don't want to. We'll slide over the Cowboys tonight. Yeah, we'll
A dub's
slide.
a dub, man.
We'll slide over the Cowboys tonight. We won't get on the Cowboys' heads tonight. But hey, I'm gonna throw that out there. Every respectable team that y'all have played, y'all have lost, and that's all there is to it. So what's in the playoffs? Respectable teams. What does that equal? One and done for the Cowboys.
Hey, look, Ms. Reed, which they all pro teams. Yeah, they are all pro teams, but I can tell you now, not the Browns, but the Lions and who else?
The Jaguars.
Jaguars. I mean, and I don't think it's. I think a lot of stuff got to do with the front office, man. Because
it is front office. It is front office things. I'm just saying, front office or not, the teams that the Cowboys have beat, man.
Yeah, but hey, I know we talked about it earlier, and you said it. Could we possibly be seeing signs of early CTE in Antonio Brown? Because I read an article where it said like, once doctors or scientists get an opportunity to examine his brain, that people pay a lot of money to do that because he could be a really valuable case study.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Doctors are going to pay a lot of money to study his brain because there has been a significant incident in his career where he was knocked out, right?
Right.
So they already know that something has happened brain activity wise at least one time in a football hit scenario with Antonio Brown. They know that for sure. And there's been a significant change in his personality and his actions post or pre-hit, post to post hit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why they already know there's something happened. There's something has. Is it CTE? We don't know because we can't test for it unless you are deceased.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they're lined up right now for Antonio Brown to pass away because they know for sure we're gonna be able to study what that hit really did to his brain.
Because I mean, you think about this. Like before that hit, there was really no issues with him in Pittsburgh, like none. And then I watched a video and it said like after that hit, like 2 weeks later, he was having issues with Ben Roethlisberger. Now it's not like that season he was bad. He was a Pro Bowl selection. He had already clipped 1,000 yards. He had broke all the team single receiving records for a single season. So he was having a good season, but all of a sudden he's fighting with Ben Roethlisberger, and then he's having words with Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
and people on the team has reported to say that they heard Mike Tomlin say, "We're gonna let him make it right now until his production start going downhill." Well, his production never went downhill, but the antics just started getting bad. Showing up late to practice or not coming at all. You know what I'm saying? So that hit did something to him, and I think that right there is where that's the starting point right there for Antonio Brown. Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if any of y'all have been around someone who's got knocked out, but they don't remember anything that time they're knocked out. It's like it's all blank. They remember the moment before, and sometimes they don't remember the moment before, but most of the time it's the moment before and the waking up. Anything in between is gone. So that moment in time, they wasn't even there. So who knows what goes on in the brain when that happens?
Exactly. And we see like, and I told you, I think whatever it did happen to Antonio Brown, I think it's just something that has blocked his ability to handle situations like rationalization, right? You know what I'm saying? Like his ability to like, okay, this ain't that big of a deal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're telling me to leave, but it ain't really telling me to leave. But you know what I'm saying? And we've seen that before, just like with the helmet situation in Oakland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, I want this helmet, and I ain't rationalizing shit else. I'm playing in this helmet, or I ain't playing.
and that's got, like I said, that's got to be some kind of mental block.
Exactly, and I think that's where it is with the AB situation. Uh, and I don't know. I think he's done for sure. I think this is the last straw for sure.
Yeah,
No,
this is it. This
this
is
is
like
it.
he's
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 done.
done.
But he 11-year career. He signed some crazy contracts.
Yep.
He's even gotten paid by teams when he wasn't in the NFL. So he's made some money. He's played the game for 11 years at the highest level. At today, walking away, or yesterday, I guess, walking away from the game, still at the top of the receiving list. You know, you can't mention great receivers in the NFL right now without mentioning
Antonio
AB.
Brown.
And like we said earlier, you said on the phone, he would be cemented there. When you walk away from the game at this type with this type of energy, you get stuck in time right
Yep, you get.
there. And that's a
Yep.
good question. That's a good question. Percival, shout out my guy Percy, man. That's a good question right there. Hall of
Uh,
Fame.
I would
I
say
think. Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead, Trey.
I'm gonna say yeah, he's Hall of Fame, but they'll let him sweat. They won't put him first ballot.
That's a good. I mean, they might. Yeah, he definitely won't be first ballot because there is so much off field things that go into it now.
Yeah,
We talked about this before with the Barry Bonds situation. There and Pete Rose and those such guys. There's so much off the field stuff that goes into it. I think the people that vote on it, us, the media, hopefully one day we get a vote.
oh,
But
that'd
the
be great.
media, that votes on it, I think they will. They'll hold him out. I don't know if he'll ever get in. I mean,
I
let's
mean,
just think about the things that have gone on in the media with Antonio Brown.
yeah, but I mean, they let To get in though.
But To stuff was really truly never with the media. He did a lot of stuff on the field. He did a lot of dancing and doing the disrespectful stuff. Got into it with a few teammates and stuff. But his stuff was never truly with the media.
I mean, the media reported on it. Antonio Brown stuff, it wasn't with the media.
He's had a few with the media.
Like,
He had a few instances for cursing media out. He comes out with the media with the whole situation when he's in New England with the girl situation or whatever, and then
right?
he goes off and cusses the girl out and does all that stuff or whatever, all the extra stuff through the media. He just has a bad name with the media. The people that are going to vote for him know a lot of things about Antonio Brown and in those situations that we didn't even get to see.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just
Yeah,
think with the Hall of Fame, the way that it's voted on, I don't know if he'll ever get in. But we're talking football player wise. We're talking about in between them white lines.
he
Oh
could
yeah, he
definitely
a
get
Hall of
in
Famer all day.
all day, all day. I don't know. I just I hope that he gets the help that he needs, and who knows, maybe a team will pick him up, but I don't think they will. I think it'll just be
No,
let him ride out. Let him
he's
ride out.
done. The only way he gets picked up by a different team is if it comes out that Tampa Bay really was really were tampering with things to where they wouldn't have to pay out those incentives. That's the only way he gets picked up by another team.
But even then, I don't, as much as I love him, if I'm a team owner, I'm like, I can't, because I don't want. He's a short fuse. I don't want that. I don't want that on my team.
Yeah, but think about this right here. I'm signing you to a 1-year deal, Antonio Brown. I'm signing you to a 1-year deal. Just like the Bucks did last year.
Yeah.
I'm signing you to a 1-year deal. Because I can get one. You've proven to me I can get one out of you.
Yeah. Okay.
I can get at least 1 year out of you. So let's just say I sign you to a 1-year deal and we win the Super Bowl. The next you worth it the next year.
Right.
Whatever you come with the next year, whatever you pull on me, whatever fast when you do, and hey, what we at? 13 games into the season, you walk off the field. Hell, that was icing on the cake.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That was icing on the cake. So if it comes out that Tampa Bay was tampering with some stuff, he'll get
Yeah.
signed by somebody else. But if it comes out that this is on him and he's just on another AB rant, he's done.
Yeah. It'll be. But like I said, I think it'll be a wrap. But who knows? We'll see.
Exactly. Hey, everybody that's in right now, I want y'all to like this post, man. Like this video, share it, please. Let's get 10 shares tonight, and we will be giving away a Dreaded Archer t-shirt.
For sure.
And you see this dreaded Archer logo right here behind me, right there. That's what's on the T-shirt. So let's
Oh
get 10
yeah,
shares tonight. 10 shares tonight. Somebody gonna get
a Dreaded
a
Archer
dreaded Archer
T-shirt,
T-shirt.
10 shares, and get active in the chat.
Oh yeah, get active in the chat. Hit that link. We'll get that link posted for y'all. Hit that link. Come on and holler at us if you got something to say. Any rebuttals? If you agree, disagree, whatever you want to do, come on here and talk. Just know it's Monday night and that eject button is
It's hot.
on full blast.
I don't know. Sometimes I be waiting, like, man, I hope somebody get on here and get to talking stupid. Like, you know how Paul Feinbaum had them guys from Alabama, they be calling in and be, yeah, look here, Paul. And they be like, I hope somebody come in so I can just hit that button on them.
Get them up out of here, man. Get them up out of here, man. But hey, like you said this earlier, man. Hunting season coming to an end. Hunting season is coming to an end. Just ended up in South Dakota, right?
Yep.
Just ended. Archery just ended. We've got about a little bit less than a month down here for the archery, and it was a slow season, man.
Man, dude, I don't know if it was the weather or what, but it just the deer weren't moving at all, especially like where I was hunting at. They weren't moving. And we saw them in the game cams, everything was straight, and then it was just like it just disappeared, man. It's like, so I just sat in my most time just sat in my tree stand looking at college football stats going, games and shit.
I'm telling you, man. The few times I did get in the stand, didn't get to get out as much as I wanted to. But the few times I did get to get out, man, nothing went my way. It was either too hot. Bow gets stuck on my pants one day. It was just all bad this year, man. All bad. But hey, anytime you're in the woods is a good time. So let me not say all bad. Anytime you're out there is a good time.
For sure, for sure. So you get a chance to catch any college games this weekend?
I caught a little bit of the Alabama Cincy game, which to my surprise wasn't as well. I guess it was. The score didn't really uh, reflect the game. If obviously Bama had their foot on Cincy's neck. After that first two drives, pretty much had their foot on Cincy's neck the entire time.
Oh yeah, I thought it was gonna be a blowout. I was thinking by halftime it was gonna be like it was back when Alabama played Notre Dame, where it was like 28-0 at half. But it seemed like Cincinnati was putting up a little bit of fight, but then it was just Bama was just too much for them. The depth was there.
Exactly, man. And then Georgia also handled Michigan as well. Nothing new there. No surprises there. We pretty much knew both of those things were going to happen. But this is the game that I think we're actually going to see the real Alabama Georgia matchup.
It's a real one.
Yeah. You know how I feel about the first one. I think the first one was strictly political. It was strictly to get Alabama into the playoffs and get the playoffs situated how they kind of wanted it to be situated. And now it's going to be the real Alabama Georgia game. I think Georgia is going to do something bad to Alabama in this game right here.
I mean, it is hard to beat somebody twice. You know what I'm saying? I see it up here in South Dakota all the time, and it's just high school. But in South Dakota, all the what we would call like a 6A team here, they call, I think it's 3A. They all make the playoffs. So regardless of what your record is, you making the playoffs. Well, you play everybody, especially all the Sioux Falls teams. You play them. You're gonna play them twice, once in the regular season, and then once in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It is hard to beat somebody twice because you'll see a team they'll score 50 points on a team first go around. Second time, score might be like 21-21 going into the fourth. You know what I'm saying? It's a close game.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's gonna be a tough battle with Alabama and Georgia, but I think that Nick Saban didn't show all his cards during the first Georgia game. So, and I think Georgia, they might didn't show all their cards either. So you might be right. We might get a clash of the Titans, but I think overall Bama's gonna come out with it because they've been there before, and Georgia has too. But you know what I'm saying, Bama got a lot of experience winning national championships.
Listen, man. Georgia was not letting up very many points at all the entire season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They weren't letting up any points at all. Bama comes out and puts like 42 on their head. That was cap. I'm telling you, man. I just can't go for it. Not to say that Alabama is not a great program or great team, but this is not the best, anywhere near the best Alabama team we've seen. Nowhere near the best Alabama offense we've seen, running wise or throwing the ball.
Not at all.
Nowhere across the board. Do they have some talented guys out there at receiver? Yes, they do. Do they have a talented running back? Yes, they do. Is Bryce Young the Heisman Trophy winner? Yes, he is. But this is not the best Alabama team we've seen. This is not the Alabama team we've seen that will go out there and put up 40. That would go and put up 40 on a Georgia defense that's giving up 14 points a game or 12 points a game, whatever it was. This is that Alabama offense. So I believe in this game, we're gonna see the real Georgia defense tighten up on Alabama, and it's gonna be a good game for a little while, and then Georgia gonna run off with it. Georgia did not run the ball very well against Alabama. Yes, it's Alabama's defense, but Georgia is toting the pill.
I mean, we'll have to see. I think Bama it's gonna be a tight match, but I think Bama gonna squeeze it out. I say it's gonna be.
I like that.
I think it's gonna be 31-27. No, 27-30. 27-30.
27-30. No, I don't have a score for you right now, but it's not gonna be that. It ain't gonna be that damn close. Not 3 points. I am a conspiracy theorist though.
Now, don't get me wrong. I do think Vegas got a little bit of.
Come on, man. Anytime there's that much money involved.
Like with Cincy, Vegas probably called up NCAA. Hey, look here, y'all let Nick Saban and them boys know to cover the spread.
14. They gotta at least get 14 and they can chill. They can at least gotta go at least up 14 and they can just chill out. All right. That's how it goes down. Something goes down. And I will say this until they shut us down. Something goes down with these games, man. Even in the NFL, like Detroit, these couple games they didn't win. Come on, man, get that shit out of here. Come on, man.
But I mean, if you look at Detroit's season, they are a few games away. I mean, a few plays away from being a top team. They lost other games close.
Man, hell, so is everybody.
I know, but I'm just saying, like they were all close games. They're not getting blown out. They're not like Jacksonville is getting 30, 40 put on their head every week.
Man, Detroit is too.
Oh, we got Colton Watson said that he got 35-28 Bama.
Y'all Cowboys fans don't know no football. I don't even know why y'all throwing scores out there, man. Y'all don't know no football, man. Y'all been watching the same team get their head thumped for 27 years. And y'all still.
It's not the same team, though.
And y'all still.
It's not the same team. Different players come every year. Ain't the same team.
And y'all still riding with them.
But speaking of not knowing football, though, I think it's a bad segue.
It's not a bad segue. It's a good segue. I'm glad you said that.
Your podcast.
I think it's a bad segue, but check this out.
It is a good segue because I think a lot of people don't know football, and that's why this argument keeps coming up. But go ahead.
All right, so year after year after year, right around this time, you hear two chants. You hear one is the chant for your favorite SEC team. And then once your SEC team gets their ass kicked in their bowl game, then you start hollering out SEC, SEC, SEC. That's all you hear. But it seems that the SEC, they're known as this dominant conference in college football, but they don't seem to get it done during, bowl weeks. All right. So is it that they beat each other up all season long? So by the time they get to the bowl game, they ain't got much left in the tank? Or is it that, when they get to the bowl games and they're playing the top echelon of other conferences, that they're equally matched up?
All right. I'm gonna put it to you I'm gonna put it out there like this. This is how I see it. Right here. Both of those things are kind of correct. All right. Yes, the SEC plays each other, who is supposedly the top talent in the country, is all in the SEC. They play each other each week. They beat each other up. So by the time they get to bowl games, some guys are out due to injury, and other guys are just burnt down for the season. And if you ain't going to the Natty coming out or the playoff coming out of the SEC, it's kind of like a shame.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost looked at as like a shame amongst them. You know what I'm saying? So you might not see the best SEC caliber team that you're playing against. But then also we got to remember this too, and I think and this is why I say I think this is people not knowing football and not watching the climate shift of the NCAA. In the past few years, as the SEC has been getting thumped on in these bowl games, we're starting to see these guys that are going to the NFL not playing in their bowl game.
Yeah, that's true.
And who has the most guys going to the NFL amongst college football?
SEC.
The SEC. So these NFL bound guys that are all packed off in the SEC, sitting out of these bowl games, it is an even battle. It is an even battle out there because now it's the super seniors, 4-year guys, because these are the schools that's really talking that shit that's winning. Super seniors, 4-year guys who've been there, gonna be there their whole 4 years, 5-year, what do they call injury red shirt, all that good shit. Yeah. All these guys that are there now, they've been with these guys. Hell, they living with these guys. They are a true family. They all been there for 5 years, and now they running through the country whooping these kids' ass. And they finally getting a taste of the SEC team. They 6th year in college football, and they swag them in a bowl game, and then they go to talking that shit. Well, hey, everybody that came in your year already made $20 million in the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
You still eating at the calf.
Exactly. And then the guys that are the guys that are seniors or juniors getting ready to go to the NFL, they're not playing against you in the bowl game.
Right.
You playing against the dude he been training up. You know what I'm saying? So it's a two-way street in the bowl game thing. So in these bowl games, hey, go ahead and give a hand clap to these little brother teams. Y'all.
Yeah, but
that was y'all. All these other teams that's talking their trash, that was y'all at the end screaming. Y'all the little kids.
Right.
And when the grown men went and sat down, take a break because they getting ready to go to the league, y'all getting dubs. Let's not act like these teams aren't better than y'all. We just saw it. Cincinnati just got a little taste of it.
Yep. But I want to answer this, Mr. Brandon. So check this out, Brandon. You said something about the bowl game record. Here we go. He said, "What's the record in the playoffs? The games that matter to them." That's true. The playoff record is what matters. But when your fans are clouting the success of the SEC and how dominant they are, and if we're gonna go with that, we say, "Damn, they are the best conference." When they start getting their asses swacked by other teams from other conferences, you got to take that licking too. You got to say, you know what? We might not be the best right now because we getting smacked up.
They get smacked up, but I just told you why. You're not facing the true SEC.
That's true, but you're still the SEC. And one of the things about the SEC is people talking about is the depth on the rosters. Man, the 4th string at Bama could start at Cincinnati. That's true.
Could.
Yeah. Okay. So when you got your 4th string in, y'all shouldn't be getting beat by teams. Like for example, Missouri got beat by Army. I can tell you now, you can take the 5th string at Missouri and they will all start at Army.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that too. But how many times did Missouri get ready for their offense this year?
No, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. There's something that happens. There's a reason for the shit. These teams ain't just walking out there and swacking. Because you throw Army in the ACC, they're gonna be dead ass last.
Oh, for sure.
You throw Cincinnati in the SEC, they're gonna be dead ass last. These teams cannot. The SEC is elite. Let's not act like it's not. Are there guys in each division that can play with anybody? Yes, there is. Are there guys in Cincinnati that are SEC caliber athletes by the time they're a junior or a senior? Yes, that don't mean they was when they was a freshman. See what I'm saying? There is a difference. There is a difference in the athlete. There's a difference in the caliber of team. There is. There's no debate in that.
No, it is. It's just I guess what I'm trying to say is like they got so much clout. You know what I'm saying? SEC. It is. Everybody wants to play the SEC because if you go there, you are going to be, you know what I'm saying, your chance of going to the league is very, very high. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as of now, they're 5-6 right now in bowl games, and we'll find out tomorrow what happens with LSU and Kansas State.
But I'm saying that bowl record doesn't hold weight. That's what I'm saying.
But it has a whole weight if they use it when it's in their favor.
Because look at this right here. This shows you that the SEC is the most dominant conference in the country. It's the SEC, all SEC natty. Again.
Yes.
That shows you right there. Everybody else can shut up. Everybody else can shut up. Why is your conference not being represented? First of all, if your conference didn't get represented in the playoff, shut your mouth. Then if your conference ain't getting represented in the natty, shut your mouth. If your conference was that deep and that cold, you would have had representation on the big stage. Not the Fiesta Bowl, not the damn T-Mobile Bowl, not the damn Little Caesars Bowl. You'd have had the damn sign on the big stage. All right? Let's keep it 100. I'm going to keep it a buck on the RTL every time. If y'all was really about that action, you would have representation in the playoff, especially since the playoffs have been alive. Who's had the most representation in the playoff?
It's SEC. It's only really been what? SEC,
ACC,
Big Ten, ACC.
Okay, if you ain't them, shut your damn mouth. Now the American Athletic can say something because Cincy done slid up in there.
Yeah.
All right. They can whisper. They can't really say that. They can just say, hey, when they in the back corner, they, we was in that thing nudging elbows. They can't really say nothing either. But everybody else, shut your mouth. You're not elite. You're not playoff worthy. You haven't been there. The SEC has showed us time and time again that they're going to be there. It's like LeBron James. LeBron is elite because he showed us time and time again.
He going to be there.
He going to be there.
I mean, they are the most consistent conference out there.
They're the best. Just say it.
No, they are the best. No, they are the best.
Okay, let's just make sure.
I know. I'm not arguing against you. I'm just saying, like, is it okay to put that question out there, to pose that question? Like,
to pose what question?
To pose that question, like, is the SEC as dominant as people say they are if they go to these bowl games and they're not competing?
I just told you why they wasn't competing though.
No, I know. I
think there is no question.
Is the roster that deep then?
Yeah, I think the roster's deep. I think, okay, man, it'd be coaching change. It'd be coaches gone, brand new coaches coaching in the game for the first time. Players playing in the games for the first time. It's real easy to come in when you a sophomore, freshman in the SEC. When y'all beat somebody by 40 and 30, it's easy to come in there and play loose than when you starting against somebody who this they last hurrah. It's a whole lot different. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's just put the real out there. It's this man's last hurrah. He's not even going to the league. After this game, he going home to his girl and his kids, and he going to work on Tuesday.
That's it. Well, and it's just like Brandon said, he thinks Army could beat Vanderbilt, South Carolina, and Tennessee. Let me tell you something. Like, by Army,
in certain situations.
Well, in certain situations now, I do believe Tennessee believes that Army can beat them. That's why they dropped the game for this year or this upcoming season. They dropped the game.
That is fact. They dropped the
game. So I think that Tennessee is looking out like, I'm glad we dropped that game.
Tennessee just can't afford no more shit like that either. Like,
right.
Everybody getting fired.
But the thing about playing a military academy in a bowl game is those seniors that are getting ready to leave, they're not going to the league. Matter of fact, they're not going to a regular job. They go into a war zone. You know what I'm saying? Potentially, they go into a war zone. So this is they last hoorah, in the real world before they go to the real world where bullets is flying. So they gonna give it to y'all. It's hard to be the military academy in a bowl game. Exactly. And we beat Missouri.
I was about to say I watched Navy. Yeah.
We dogged them out.
I watched Navy beat Missouri.
But they was Big 10, Big 12 then.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, but even then, that was a step up. You know what I'm saying? That was a step up. That was on a definitely higher power team, the Navy at the time, on paper. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just like, there's definitely things that come on along with those bowl games as to why the record looks the way it does. And that's all I'm saying. You got to take that into account. You got to take that into account, man. These guys aren't just walking in because you put Army in the SEC, and everybody's spending 45 minutes a week. 45 minutes a day at practice on the triple option. Somebody in trouble come Saturday.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna be Alabama. It ain't gonna be Tennessee. It ain't gonna be Georgia. It's gonna be Army.
Who like y'all know them first 3 games, they might get lucky because teams ain't gonna be ready.
Because I'm telling you right now, the SEC team that draw them number 1 game 1, bro. That's all you doing in camp. All you doing in camp is D linemen taking on cut blocks. All you do
it's hard to simulate that stuff in practice.
Bro, it is hard to simulate it, but if I simulate it for 3 months kind of good, I'm gonna be all right. Because we're gonna out-athlete you off rip. As an SEC team. We're gonna out-athlete you off rip. And then I'm ready for your scheme, because your scheme is the only thing that's beating me. Your scheme is the only thing that's beating me. So so I'm already out-athleting you, and I'm ready for your scheme. I'm gonna dog you, Army. I'm gonna dog you, Navy. Think about if I'm an Alabama and I got that receiving core from last year, and I'm playing Navy. Come on, man. You think they're gonna be getting ready? They're gonna be getting ready for the war zone early. Bombs away!
Hey, don't sleep on the military academy secondary because they
I'm
are.
not saying I'm sleeping on them. I'm just saying this is the most elite. These are some of the most elite receivers that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So I just think the SEC bowl record, as fun as the conversation as it is every single year when it comes up, because people wait on it.
Yeah.
Like we don't know what's about to happen. People wait on it. And then it comes around and they're like, oh, look at the SEC getting beat in the bowl games. They ain't as good as they thought they were, huh? Yeah, they are. They definitely are.
It just to the point where people are quiet, was it from week 1 all the way up to the first bowl game, and then they start talking.
Well, yeah, you got your, it wasn't Arkansas fans this year because they did win some games and they did what they supposed
you know what?
to do.
And I'm glad you brought that up because I'm a man of my word. Arkansas is a legit team. They are a legit team, and next year, I think that they will be a top competitor in the SEC. I say,
hold your horse to be, fella.
I'll say 3rd place in the SEC next year.
God,
you know what? Scratch all that. They'll be in the SEC championship next year.
Oh, that's crazy talk. But anyway, I don't even know why he gave himself a drop. Hey, look here, man. I give Arkansas their props. They did their thing this year. I give them that. But people that know their teams are gonna be good, and I used to do this whenever I was a Falcon fan. I used to do this because our division for a second there was the best division in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? For a few years, hardest division to come up out of, and that's how I rock. Because I'm like, the Falcons, we are because we play in the hardest division in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying for them couple of years. But in all reality, I just couldn't hang on. We didn't have no hat to hang. We didn't have no foot to stand on. So I had to stand on my conference's foot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all these fans do. They know their team gonna be trash that year, so I'm gonna be quiet. My team trash. They skating by, getting beat, skating by, getting beat. They sitting back. And as soon as the bowl game, they team got 6 wins exactly. Just to get in the bowl game. And here they come, riding for the conference. Man, sit y'all asses down somewhere, man.
Man, because I remember, I can't remember what year it was, but me and my boy Lambo, we drove down to New Orleans and went to the Sugar Bowl, and Arkansas was playing Ohio State. And man, that was my second Arkansas game ever going to. And dude, them Arkansas fans, but they was on them Ohio State fans from the time they ass got to New Orleans up until the game was over with. And they lost. They lost the game.
The most teams that I've actually seen, as much shit as I talk about Arkansas, the most teams that I've seen in a bowl game, I think, outside of like actually playing in one and shit, was Arkansas. I think a lot of the bowl game, even no matter what bowl I went to around the country, I think them motherfuckers in it.
They always in a bowl. I'm telling you, Arkansas, that's but they don't hang their hat on that though.
Because it's SEC.
I know,
that's why.
But sometimes you gotta take your wins when you get them. Look here, we may not be playing for a natty every year, but hey, baby, we bringing home some kind of hardware.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
which Arkansas gets to bring a lot of their hardware on. They have like 2 or 3 bowl games during the season.
Yeah,
You know
with
what I'm saying?
the rival games.
So if they can win those, fuck a bowl game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I saw a picture with what's their coach's name?
Don't give me a line.
Well, anyway,
Sam something.
The Arkansas coach, he was sitting on the throne. He had all the trophies they didn't won this year around him. You know what I'm saying?
Pittman.
Huh?
Pittman.
Yeah. So Coach Pittman, he's sitting around with all the in the throne, and he got all the trophies they didn't won around him. I'm like, see, that's the shit they need to be cheering about.
Exactly, but I mean, it's kind of that's why I'm saying like the SEC thing. If you're not winning natties, that shit don't matter.
But see, it's hard to win a natty though.
It is, but that's the expectation of it.
I guess.
That's
I mean,
the expectation of it.
If you hadn't won a natty in 15 years, your expectation shouldn't be to win a natty. Like now, if you were Alabama, you were Auburn, you were Georgia, you should be expecting I need to be up in there. Or LSU.
That's what I
should be up in there, but
that's who you compare yourself to if you're in the SEC because those are your brothers.
Yeah, but you don't see Vanderbilt not comparing themselves to Bama because they know.
Yeah, because they hang their hat on baseball. How many times you gonna look? How many times you turn on the College World Series and you're gonna see that black and gold with that V? How many times you turned it on and seen them? Just think about in the past 5 years when you just randomly clicked it on.
No, they're definitely represented.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
Out of the SEC, you're gonna have Arkansas, you're gonna have Vanderbilt, and maybe Auburn.
Sometimes when they get loose out there.
Yeah.
Those guys, I think everybody has like Arkansas hangs their hat on track, truly, but they want to be football so bad.
Yeah.
It's like the track ain't enough for them. Like they damn near win a natty in track every year. You know what I'm saying?
Now I wonder, are the Arkansas fans as crazy about track as they are football? Like I've never been to a track meet with Arkansas there, so I don't know. Are they in there calling the hog and shit at the track meet?
I've never been to an Arkansas track meet either, but I'll say this one thing, and this is what I will say: out of all fans, if they gonna keep up with every damn sport at that school, it's gonna be an Arkansas fan. They know who coming, they know who going, they know who coaching, they know who coming, going, and coaching. Period. Who might come? I don't know a true Arkansas fan. I don't know a true Arkansas fan right now that does not have the apps on their phone to find out who getting recruited there. Do not know who gonna be on the basketball team. That don't know who's running out there the fastest on the track team. They don't know the times of the relays. They don't know what coach might be coming there next year. I don't know an Arkansas fan that don't do that. I'm telling you, shout out my boy Wop, man. Shout out my boy Wop. Fayetteville right there, man. Ashdown native.
hey, and I saw the kid from Ashdown going to the league.
Yeah, Monteric Brown.
Bro, I thought he was a freshman.
No, they do have a freshman from Ashdown that's out there right now. But the Monteric Brown guy obviously is a junior or senior. I don't know. One of those.
Yeah, because see, I thought there was only one. See, I don't keep up with it. I was like, dang, I could have swore he only been there for 1, maybe 2 years, but maybe I don't know. I thought maybe they changed the rule, but yeah, so he been there for a minute.
Yeah, declaring for the draft, getting up out of there.
That boy Colton said they gonna call the Hogs at a ping pong tournament. Hey, I knew Arkansas fans was deep, and I told this story a while back when I was in Canton, South Dakota, and I saw a family walk up at this fall festival, and they all had on Arkansas shit. I was like, "Y'all from Fayetteville?" And I was like, "No, we they went to a game and they went to one of their friends invited them to a game, and they became fans after one game." I said, "Well, shit."
Well, I know back in high school, you know what I'm saying, going to Arkansas games, that's one of the best atmospheres out there. You can't knock it.
Yeah.
But that's what leads to that bullshit away from the sport. It's because they so crazy about they don't know. I mean, they love it. Like the dude that I just had too much Bama in me. The dude that poisoned them trees. Yeah. That's every Arkansas fan. They will get their ass beat in the name of Pig Sooie.
Or beat some ass.
Or beat some ass. You know what I'm saying? Or beat some ass. One or two. We didn't see them both.
Hey, we didn't witness it down at the Independence Bowl.
Exactly. We didn't see them both. They'll get their ass whooped or whoop some ass in the name of Pig Sooie. I don't have a team that I'm rocking with like that, but I'm glad y'all do.
Right. Yeah, I ain't taking whooping for nobody. Man.
Hey, ain't nobody. You ain't write me no check. I ain't getting my ass whooped. That's all there is to it, man. But hey, this is a horrible segue because this has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But did you see they had a top 10 MVP list for the NBA come out, and whose name was not on it?
Bro, I skimmed it and I didn't see King James. I'm like, I just went on by my way.
I mean, come on, man. Let's get real, guys. Let's get real. This guy is playing at the top. He's averaging 28 points, I think 6 rebounds, something like that. And he's not even in the top 10 of the MVP votes.
Bro, I told you, here's the thing with this. Cause I don't want to get on the GOAT talk and all this stuff again, but what you call it? I think he stayed too long.
Explain.
Because it's like like it's what was the Joker? What Joker said to Batman?
Yeah, the Joker.
Yeah, he said either you die a hero, or you live long enough to become the enemy or become the
villain.
The villain. That's what happened to LeBron. People love LeBron for a certain period of time until he got his first title, and then once they realized he gonna start slowing down, and it seemed like his career just continued to go up, and he kept making more and more and more things happen, more positive stuff started coming out about him, and he started doing more things. Then it was like, well, now we're tired of hearing about him, and then he becomes the villain. Now everything he do was wrong, everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's just one of those things of being a shitty sports fans. We don't recognize the greatness of an athlete until they're gone. Now, exactly. if something would happen to LeBron early in his career, and an injury or something caused him not to play anymore, he'd be cemented as one of the best ever.
He'd still be one of the best ever, but I see what you're saying. If something would have happened to LeBron early, like a Brandon Roy type of situation, he would always be like the guy who would have been better than Jordan.
Yeah, like Glenn Bias.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah.
This guy would have been better than Jordan had this not happened to him. This guy would have been such and such had this not happened or had this not gone down. That's my thing. But my whole thing, I see what you're saying with the live long enough to be a villain thing. But LeBron was villainized early. LeBron was villainized coming into the league. LeBron was villainized because he was a high school kid coming onto a team. The guys on his own team didn't even want him coming in. See what I'm saying?
But I never understood that because if this kid's coming to your program or your franchise, all right, and he is the most, media, the media, he's the most person, he's the person covered by the media ever, coming out of high school, whatever. When you want him on your team, he's gonna bring eyes to your team because before y'all was trash.
Exactly, but even on a trashiest team, think about the sorriest team you've ever been on. The starting point guard didn't think he was sorry. The starting shooting guard didn't think he was sorry. The backup shooting guard didn't think he was sorry. The backup point guard didn't think he was sorry. On the trashiest team you've ever been on. So now you got this guy coming in.
Being what was being or believing in what is. Okay, you can believe a lot of shit, but that ain't what it is.
But what you believe is what it is. In your eyes, in your life, in your reality. If I believe I'm a cold ass small forward, and I'm in the NBA making money, man, that little high school cat ain't better than me. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. He ain't better than me. He can't come in. Hey, what they say, yeah, he'll be a good piece to this team. He'll be fit in. No, when he got there, what was it? Y'all sit y'all ass down and give him the ball.
Let him go to work.
And give him the ball. So he was villainized from the jump. Then the ownership, yeah, we got LeBron. We don't need shit else. We ain't getting you nothing. So I'm not going to get you nothing. So he decides to go down to Miami. Hell, he did it. I don't care if he come out dancing. Hell, get on the pole, run a marathon. I don't give a damn how you announce how you going. He was going.
He was going. He was leaving regardless.
That's what everybody wants to say, oh, it's the way he did it. It don't matter. Y'all motherfuckers would still be mad if he'd have came out with a tweet that said, I'm going to South Beach. Y'all been mad if he'd have came out with a formal press conference, got up there in front of that podium and said, I appreciate everything Cleveland has done for me. I'm headed to Miami. Still would have burnt his jersey.
Yep, still would have done it.
Still would have burnt his jersey. So he goes to Miami. Oh, now, since he said he going to win 6, What y'all want to say? Oh, we just gonna win a couple championships. No, hell yeah, I'm gonna say every year I'm here, we gonna win one.
We're gonna win.
What do you mean? What did y'all want him to say? So they villainized him for that. Goes down to Miami. Oh, when Dirk beat him, they were salivating at the mouth. Pablo's dogs ringing that bell. They salivating at the mouth, waiting on Dirk to beat him. Dirk beats him. Oh, we're gonna forget about him sweeping Kobe. He beat LeBron too.
Yeah.
So they couldn't wait to kill him. Oh, they still killing LeBron for that. That shit was. I was in middle school. That shit happened. They still killing LeBron for that. Boom. It gets past the Dirk shit. Wins the couple in Miami. Then he loses the third one. Oh, it couldn't three-peat or whatever they saying. Villainize him for that. Then he comes back to Cleveland, Trey. I'm coming back to Cleveland to bring y'all a championship. Told you what I was gonna do.
Not only did he say he's gonna bring a championship, but he ended up opening up a school.
Came back, opened the school, and won the championship. Bam. Brought Cleveland a championship. Then, hey, he wasn't done yet, Trey. Took him back.
Took him back.
A few times. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't done yet. But now he villainized because he can't beat the damn Warriors. He can't beat the Warriors, so now it's damn. He really ain't that good because he can't beat the Warriors. We ain't gonna forget he came back with 3-1, beat the Warriors. But he lose to him after that, can't beat the Warriors. He villainized for that. Then he leave to LA and go to the West. Oh, they were waiting on it. When we go to the West, he ain't never been to the West. The West, the best basketball. He gonna be trash over there. He come over that motherfucker hot. He come over there. Hey, they were scared, Trey. They were scared. He can't win. When LeBron first came in the West, they were scared. When LeBron got hurt, you heard the world. They could breathe.
Little sign of relief.
They could breathe, bro. They could breathe. Because let's not remember when he got hurt that first year, the Lakers was in 4th in the West.
Yep.
4th place in the West. But he gets hurt. They drop all the way to the bottom. He comes back. They got a little chance to maybe get it. They don't get in. All right. They didn't get in. Oh, hey, the league celebrated. First year in forever. LeBron ain't even in the playoffs. He ain't even in the playoffs. They celebrated the league and just didn't know. That just gave him all that time to go to work.
That's it.
And I called it because the podcast might have been starting around that time. I don't remember.
It was right. We were kind of toying with it.
Yeah, I said it. Hey, you gave LeBron all that time to work. Next year he's gonna come back and they gonna win that thing. They come back, they balling. The Lakers on fire. You can say what you want to say because the Lakers was on fire before the pandemic.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Well,
Lakers on fire before the pandemic. Pandemic happens. And I said, Trey. I remember this being on the podcast. We might have been on the shout out to my boys at Just Press Play. We might have been over there on their podcast. I said, hey man, you gonna give LeBron some time off and y'all gonna restart the season? Oh, it's over with.
Oh.
And then they bring the bubble.
Mm.
Well, they always have said LeBron's the most focused player to ever come through.
Yeah, didn't play off because he get rid of social media, everything. He cut himself off from the world.
Hey, check this out. They always say he was the most focused. Well, now it's time to focus, and somehow this is a knock on them.
Well, no, they act like everybody wasn't in the same situation.
No, yeah, everybody was in the same situation, but guys couldn't focus. Well, it seemed like to me it was time to focus, and LeBron focused the fuck up, and he wins it. So then, now that LeBron wins it, at first, if you go back into the media, when the bubble was going on, it was the most vigorous playoff ever.
Well,
the hardest. This will be the hardest won championship. Whoever wins the championship is going to be the hardest won championship in the history of the NBA. That's what they were saying. And see who won it.
LeBron. Then it was a whole
man,
this
was the easiest championship ever. Ain't no fans in the arena to boo him. And Paul George couldn't. Man, villainize my boy for winning the championship in the book. Got me getting parched over here.
Well, you gotta get you.
So he been villainized the whole time. There was never a chance. There was never a time when he was the hero.
I mean, I would say when he that first year, as far as fans wise, maybe the league didn't like him, but as far as fans wise, people loved him. He was on everything. Now
he's always been a marketing. He's always been a marketing genius. He's always been out there on the Nike campaign. He's always been out there.
Yeah, but
as far as the sport, as far as the basketball world, he has always been the villain. He's always been the guy that's coming in stealing something. Is he gonna steal Kobe's sign when he first came in? Is he gonna steal Kobe's sign? This is Kobe's league. Is he gonna steal Kobe's sign? Then after he stole Kobe's sign, R.I.P. Kobe, after he stole Kobe's sign, then it was GOAT talk. He's the only guy that's been able to truly challenge Michael Jordan's greatness, Michael Jordan's legacy. He's been a villain the whole time. Michael Jordan is Superman. He is damn kryptonite.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Jordan. No matter who it is, it could be 15, 20 years from now. If another guy like LeBron comes in the league and is doing everything that LeBron did and more, and then surpasses LeBron and going to Jordan, they're never going to let him get the Jordan status.
But they'll let him, like,
and
LeBron, after LeBron retires.
No, they won't let nobody get to LeBron status.
You crazy as hell. They've already let too many people get to it. Yeah, they already let too many people get to it.
But as soon as that person get to it, they flake out.
But they still give it to him. They still give it to him. They still give it to him, man. Every time somebody gets close to being what every time somebody gets close to being what LeBron, even sniffing LeBron, they talking about he didn't pass LeBron. Anytime somebody even gets close to being somewhat of a superstar, they compare them to LeBron. No one ever lets LeBron be close or compared to Jordan that way. That's never been a thing. Take the KD, for instance. As soon as KD started doing his thing, oh, he better than LeBron. As soon as Steph Curry started doing his thing, oh, he better than LeBron. Hell, even Zion, before he even touched the NBA, they were giving him better than LeBron. So how can, you know what I mean? LeBron has never been the hero. He's been the villain his entire career. Hey, I guess my boy did not fix that internet like he said he was doing over there, man. We lost him. But, man, y'all know how I get down with LeBron, man. I'm not going for anything other than GOAT status when it comes to LBJ. But I don't understand how the NBA and us as sports fans, how we can villainize this guy his entire career. I mean, he's literally done things that we will never see again probably in his career. He's put together an NBA career that is to marvel at for centuries. And we talk shit about him on the daily. You know what I'm saying? Dude's 37 years old right now, averaging probably more than your favorite player. You know what I'm talking about? No cap. No captivity going on over here, my guy. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, while he's fixing that right there, man, everybody make sure y'all hit that like and share button, man. Gotta go over to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel at Read Talk and Listen. Hit us up on Instagram, Read Talk and Listen. Obviously, Facebook. And you can also catch us on the go at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, pretty much anywhere where you can listen to a podcast, you can find the Read Talk and Listen podcast and get to hear us talk back and forth, man, on this sports stuff and what we think about it. But y'all comment, man. Let us know what y'all think about Antonio Brown. And let us know what y'all think about CTE, because I know even though we are a few years into the CTE studies, not much has been proven, I guess you could say. So let me know what y'all think about CTE, things y'all have read. Send us some links, articles on CTE. You know, everybody spread a little bit of knowledge. We'll all be all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not getting Trey back. So we just gonna kick it here for a second. Brandon says 2K is called by name. Brandon, everybody that don't know Brandon Lawrence, you ever been to Phone Pros and got your phone fixed? It's probably got touched by Brandon Lawrence, man. Think he can play a little 2K. I let everybody know I am the GOAT on 2K. Too Legit Poppy is my name on that thing if y'all want to add me. And on that Call of Duty, you can catch me and my boy Cam out there. It's my boy Killer Cam, Killr Cam. And then your boy Barack O'Drama 97, man. We out there getting dubs. I think my boy Sugar Free on here too. Sugar Free C, that's my guy too. Y'all add him on there. I'm out here giving these plugs tonight. Hey, also y'all go add my brother's Instagram at the Dreaded Archer on Instagram. It's all the way out there. Oh, hey, I'll give you one, Cam. Hey, the basketball game starting too. Y'all can catch us over there on the basketball games, wilding. That's on Texarkana Game Day though. But y'all can catch us over there wilding on Texarkana Game Day. Super producer Killer Cam. Hey, I'm on 2K, man. I'm just not on I'm not on that next gen. I'm on that regular gen, you know. I'm down here with the peasants. Y'all, you know, y'all kings around here, man. I'm a peasant. I'm on I'm on the regular Xbox, man. I'm not on the next gen, man. But I got the 2K. I got the 2K. You know I roll. I'm like an 87, but I'm really truly like a 94. There he is. Hey, that boy connection was so rough. He was trying to figure out how to fix. He had to take his hat off.
No, man, the box got unplugged.
That boy had to take his hat off.
And no, Cam, it wasn't the why. Cam, it wasn't. As soon as it went off, I was like, that motherfucker Cam gonna say some shit about this. It wasn't the Wi-Fi box got unplugged.
Hey, Brandon said he didn't pay his bill.
I'm hardwired in, but the box got unplugged.
Oh man. Oh boy. Hey, it's a continuous saga with that internet in South Dakota. So hey, anybody moving to South Dakota anytime soon, hey.
You got Midco, that's all you got. ain't no extras, just straight Midco.
Oh man. But anyway, while you was gone, I gave a bunch of plugs, man. I gave a bunch of people's Xbox gamer tags out. I told everybody where they could find us. Told them to like and share. How many shares we have right now, matter of fact? We have 5 shares, so we need 5 more shares.
5 more.
5 more shares if somebody wants that t-shirt, man. It's a nice shirt, too. So y'all might want that. But anyway, before you were gone, I was just basically saying there's never really been a time where LeBron has not been the villain in the NBA.
No, I mean the more you hit on it, because you got on your soapbox there for a little bit, I'm like, yeah, I mean, he ain't lying.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Everybody, they've always hated on him. So I mean,
I'm like them Arkansas fans. I whoop some ass or get my ass whooped behind LeBron. No, I'm
no, but check this out though. We talked about this before, and I find it hard to believe that basketball fans are like this, but they'll take a guy who have one spark of a season. He'll have one good season, and he's one of the greats, and they just bypass LeBron. Hell, pass Kobe until you'll be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just say that person is better than LeBron.
Exactly. If a guy showed, like that's what I was saying while you were gone, you didn't get to hear this part. They put KD up next to LeBron as soon as he got on. As soon as Steph got on, they put him up next and even past LeBron. As soon as Kawhi got on, they put him up next and even past LeBron. And that's what I'm saying. They even put Zion as a high school kid or 1 year in college up next to LeBron. All Zion had to do was come in and have a full, healthy first year, win Rookie of the Year over Ja Morant, and his ass would be cemented right next to LeBron right now.
Yep. And speaking of Zion, man, is he ever gonna fix his weight situation? I mean, I ain't trying to fat shame nobody, but bro, man, you a professional athlete.
Look here. This is what I'm gonna say until he plays. Somebody knows what they're doing. I'm gonna leave it at that. We can say everything we want to say. We can say everything we want to say. Damn, he's looking big. He 315. How he gonna play? If he come down on that, he gonna get hurt. We can say all this shit. We can say whatever we want to say. He's in physical therapy right now for the injury, and he with the trainers more than ever right now. He with the trainers more than ever right now. Someone knows what they're doing. That's all I can say.
I don't know. Like, hold on. So Brandon said it was a false report. He don't look overweight, and and sometimes I see it around here. Some of the younger kids they like to wear multiple layers of clothes. So maybe when he was in that sweatsuit, because I'm talking about the picture when he was in that red sweatsuit looking like Santa Claus, maybe he had on a jacket, but he had on a hoodie. I mean, like a sweater or something underneath it. He just looked kind of chubby, you know what I'm saying? Or just the angle. But and then the reports came out that he's looking overweight and he's with 350 or whatever. I don't know, man. I feel like even if you going through physical therapy and all that, you should be in some kind of shape.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just saying he's going through physical therapy just to say that he's around the training staff and everything right now more than he will be or that
Right.
he was before. So for him to be overweight, is something crazy to me. Unless there's something we don't know about. Can he ball at 300 pounds? Can he still run, jump, screen, and shoot at 300 pounds? Is that somewhere he wants to be? Have they figured that out in his weight plan that he can play 2 or 3 years at 300 pounds and be real dominant and then lose weight? I don't know. That's what
I
I'm
mean,
just saying that somebody has to know something. Somebody that he's around every day knows more than me.
yeah, because
Damn
some
sure.
people they didn't invested way too much money to let them just slide off like that.
Exactly. That's my thing. Like, no way that they're just sitting around like he's walking into the facility every day and they're just like, damn, Zion, you getting bigger, buddy.
Yeah, because somebody had nipped that in the bud quick. Like, hey, bro. I mean, they did it to Eddie Lacy when he was in Green Bay.
Green
Like, hey,
Bay.
player, hey, you got to cut back on the tequila.
Exactly. Because I'm paying for you to do something for me. And you
Right.
can't do that for me, sloppy body.
Nah, not at all.
So I have to, like you said, protect my investment.
Oh yeah, it's I don't know, man, but yeah, they definitely if Zion would have came in and had uh a stellar rookie career, wins rookie of the year and all that, yeah, he'd be right there with LeBron as far as the talk. And don't let him if he'd have brought a championship,
To New Orleans.
New Orleans. Oh Lord have mercy.
God, no, boy. Hey, they would have ate that. They would have ate that story all the way up, man.
Oh yeah,
Oh, this is what I wanted to say too. This is what I want to say too to everybody out there too. If y'all have a guest that y'all feel will be a good guest for the Read Talk and Listen podcast, man, somebody who's got a good insight, not only on the sports world but business, uh, this
music.
this music, new internet. Oh, also the music episode is coming. We were gonna do the music episode tonight, but the Antonio Brown thing happened, so I didn't feel right doing the AB situation and the music situation. So we kind of kept it sports heavy tonight. Just in lieu of Antonio Brown's situation,
Yeah,
we kept the sports heavy tonight. But the music conversation is coming, and we can kind of get into it a little bit right now. I know we already kind of deep off in this thing. We can kind of get into it a little bit right now. But I just want to say, if y'all got anybody that y'all want to come on, an up and coming artist that y'all want to get out there, they want to play that music. They gotta have the rights to it. No beats, no stolen beats,
right,
please.
right.
No stolen beats, please. But they gotta have the rights to their own music. They come on here, we'll let them play a song or a little snippet of a song and tell their story or whatever they want to do, and just kick it with us, man. We'll try to get them out there a little bit.
For
Uh,
sure. And also let you guys know next week I'm dropping the Dread Archer podcast. The Dread Archer podcast will have its first episode next week, and basically it'll be the podcast with me. I'll have special guests on, and just talking about hunting and the hunting industry, outdoors, fishing, camping. If there's anything outdoors, it's Dreaded Archer. So it'll be a great show, a lot of great guests. I got
there
a
you
lot of
go,
great
man.
guests already lined up. A lot of great guests lined up.
Y'all heard it there. Y'all heard it there first. I heard it here on the RTO. The Dreaded Archer podcast is coming to you, man. But give me some Dreaded Archer music right now. What does the Dreaded Archer listen to on a daily basis?
Daily basis, man, dude. I'm all over the place. So um, at least once a week, I go back to I get on my Frank Ocean. I go back to Channel Orange,
Call that.
Nostalgia Ultra, Blonde. Always stay on the Drake. That's 24/7. I've been listening to a lot of Kodak Black here lately, man. A lot of
Okay,
Kodak.
then.
It seemed
Okay.
Kodak been in his bag here the last like 2 months.
Yeah, yeah.
Been a little Kodak Black and then like I do venture outside the hip hop world, and there's this Norwegian folk singer named Mr. Little Jeans. It's a female.
Oh,
She just dropped a new song and announced her and getting ready to announce her world tour. So listen to a little bit of Mr. Little Jeans, and then there's this I think he's Asian, but it's Kiyosaki, and it's just kind of like folk music as well. So I listen to a little bit of everything, man. Depending on what kind of headspace I'm in.
yeah, man. I ain't getting down with none of that folk music or whatever, but
Hey, bro, don't knock it till you try it, man. Hey,
bro,
and Super Gremlin, baby.
everybody always says, everybody always says, everybody always says, don't knock it till you try it on the music. But I told you this before, and I'm still saying it. I know for sure I don't like it. I just know I don't. I just know I don't like it. Just because for some reason I've tried all music avenues. I've been down the road of all music avenues. I've tried them. I just can't get jiggy. I'm like Buddy off Friday. I can't get jiggy with this shit. I can't. I just can't get jiggy with it, man.
No, you gotta be in the right headspace for it, man. Like certain music, you can't like after a workout, I can't pop in no Mr. Little Jeans. I can't because it killed my vibe. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pump I gotta listen to something that's gonna match my energy. Now, if it's like a snowy day, I'm getting off work and I'm driving home and it's dark, I pop in some, like some of that folk music just to get my head, to calm me down. You know what I'm saying? I'm going
I guess
home.
I guess I'm just not that deep. Like the weather ain't changing what song I'm listening to.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
I listen to I get deep with an artist and listen to like you ever listen to Dissect?
no.
It's a podcast on Spotify, and this dude each season
Shameless plug.
he'll take an album and he'll break down the album, he'll interview the artists on what they were thinking when they wrote this song, what's the meaning of these songs, and once I started listening to that, I'll go back and listen to some albums. And I think his first season he did Kendrick Lamar's "Good Kid, Bad City." I hear the album totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep. I like Childish Gambino. Yeah, that little boy. He said that Redbone. Yep. Hold on, baby, sleeping.
Hey, listen. Listen what I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If you ain't got no Rod Wave banging in your system right now, banging in your daily, it ain't on your daily podcast. That's why you move might not be where it need to be. That's why your date might not be going the way it need to be going. I'm trying to tell you right now. Throw you some Rod Wave in your playlist. I ain't saying it's gotta be everything you listen to. Throw some Rod Wave in your playlist and watch how your day go. That's
Bro,
how I'm putting it out there.
I listen to a little bit of Rod.
What you listening to on Rod? I'm gonna tell you if you're doing right. What you listening to on Rod?
Girl of my dreams.
Yeah, you heard that. Yeah, okay.
Girl of my never did no dress, and you live like this.
Hey, shout out to my boy Rod. Y'all gonna know the Reed Talking Listen doing real well when y'all see his face pop up under there. You know what I'm talking about? But
I'm a die eating Cuban links. Yeah.
I'm telling you, yeah, Cuban links, yeah. Yeah, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. By My Side right now. By My Side, that's one of the new joints. Hey.
Oh yeah, you let me listen to that when I was back home.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
So what you other than Rod, who you bumping?
Nah, but other than Rod, I keep the Drake in rotation. Obviously, that's one of my favorite artists of all time. Drake, Lil Wayne as well, one of my favorite artists of all time. And then also, I do mess with the drill scene a little bit. So I got a few drill songs that I like in there. Obviously, I like a lot. I like to listen to the King Von stuff, some of his stuff. I like to listen to a little bit of Lil Durk. Uncontrary or to unpopular belief, or however you say that, I don't really like too many Lil Durk songs. There's a few Lil Durk songs I like, and I am in agreement that he is the hottest in the game right now, besides Lil Baby.
Well, he got the Drake cosign.
Yeah, and then he took off after that. So yeah. I do agree that he's the hottest, but I don't listen to that much Lil Durk But I do like a few Lil Durk songs. There are a few
He
verses of Lil Durk that I do like.
he got some good verses. He got some good songs, but he one of them artists. He don't put together a good album.
Yeah, I don't.
Because like the first he gonna have a bomb intro. It's gonna be legit. The intro gonna be tight. The second song gonna be good. Third song gonna be good. Anything after that, they all start sounding the same.
Yeah, and then I think a lot of that too, like when you come from like if you in a situation like Lil Durk, like a lot of your album is you trying to put people on,
Yeah.
and they're just not ready for that shit yet.
Yep.
But I listen to a little bit of Lil Durk, a little bit of Lil Baby. I actually like a lot of Lil Baby stuff. I like a lot of Da Baby stuff. Right now, one of my favorite Da Baby songs is one of his older songs where he just hopped on the freestyle, the beatbox, which Candace said beatbox. I like Lil Spot 'em Got 'em too. But he hopped on the beatbox challenge or whatever, and he did his thing on that. I like Da Baby. Who else I be listening to, man? I listen to a lot of cats. I like Fredo Bang.
Yep, that Fredo Bang.
I like Fredo. Ooh, that's one of my favorite ones right there, man. I like that, and then also him and Lil Durk do got a song together that I like too. I can't think of the name, but you know what I'm
Mama
talking about.
Stepper.
Yeah.
I can't walk on faith. Everywhere I go, I got some brand new hate.
Yeah, everybody out. Yeah.
On everybody top.
Yeah, exactly. So I like Fredo Bang. He got a nice vibe to him. You know what I'm saying? And he rep a different TVG. They got a whole different TVG thing going out there in Baton Rouge. But the fact that he rep TVG, that gave me a little connection right there too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So who else I like, man? I like a lot of guys. I listen to a lot of because there's a lot of people that I just like their singles, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Big Draco. Can't forget Big Draco. He get a respectable slot on my playlist. You know what I'm saying? He's got like a respectable slot because I think of him as a mogul in the music game and stuff like that. So he gets like a respectable slot. Like a lot of people get a respectable slot to Jay-Z. I give mine to Big Draco. You know what I'm saying?
He been around forever.
Exactly. And then he also got like if a Big Draco song pop up, even if it's like one that I don't know, and if a Big Draco song pop up, it's gonna put you in a different type of it's gonna put you in a different type of mood. So I keep a slot open for Draco.
Now I do, you know me. Ever since I've been young, I've been in my R&B bag. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I say, I got an R&B bag.
I got R&B bag. Cause, back in the day, going to bed, got that Sleepy Jam playlist going.
Yeah.
But bro, I don't know if you listen to him or not, but Scissor, her, Jasmine Sullivan.
I don't listen to him like that, but I know some of their songs.
And Janae Kiko, man, bro,
Aiko,
whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
bro. Dude, with any artist, it's like you listen to them and they song be speaking to you like, damn, they talking about the same shit that I'm going through right now, and that shit draw me to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just like their music, and I'm not a big, cause a lot of them, I'm not a big female rap. I don't have a lot of female rappers that I can't listen to. They just I don't.
Same here. I get in trouble for it all the time.
Yep, but I love a good R&B singer. You know what I'm saying?
I like good R&B singers, and don't get it twisted. There are some female rappers that they got a couple songs like that. Like that. I put on my just to come to the Omega, and I keep it on just to end up in the for whatever that song is right there. I don't know. It's a whole lot of money in this month. That song I can rock. That song, hey, that song come on. I don't give a damn where I'm at. I don't care who in the car. If you don't like it, yo bad. I'm turning it all the way up. And you know what I'm saying? There are female rap songs out there that I can get jiggy with. I can get down with them. But a lot of it, I just can't. Even like Nicki Minaj's verse, she kind of messed the song up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but she did kill that C and Green with Drake and Wayne, though.
Yeah, for sure. But my R&B bag is a little bit more old because I don't really update my music like that. So my R&B bag is a little bit more old. My R&B bag is a little bit more music, Soul Child, Anthony Hamilton.
Okay,
that's like my R&B bag. You know what I'm saying? So when them get to playing right there, it's really
hey, music, Soul Child, Maxwell, Babyface, Donnell Jones.
Yeah, you going Donnell Jones.
Jodeci, Color Me Bad.
That's what I'm saying. So my R&B bag is a little bit older, but I still have an R&B bag for sure.
What this boy Brandon said, Vanilla Ice. Boy, if you don't,
hey,
I'm not gonna. Hey, but check it though. If you really listen to Ice Baby and don't, I know you want to dance to it, but listen, when he's spitting, bro, he's spitting. He's spitting, man. Ooh, hey, Cam, Tank, fortunate boy, Tank. Hey Joe, hey Joe, what if a woman was just like you?
So y'all boy that y'all
Boy,
boys
wow,
tweak.
hey,
But yeah, man, we're gonna get our top five. The top five episode gonna come out soon.
oh,
Give y'all
and
our
that and
top
that's
five.
going people ain't gonna like my top five. I can tell you now.
Yeah,
They
I
ain't
bet.
not gonna like my top five.
Yeah, my top five gonna be a little. It's gonna be actually. I think my top five is what everybody's top five probably is. It will minus one person.
My top five got three people that's not in it. Everybody put these three people in their top five, not in my top
Oh well,
five.
go ahead and say the three that's not gonna be in your top five because I want to know that.
You want to know?
Yeah, the three that's not gonna be in your top five.
Biggie, Jay-Z, Tupac.
Okay, I can get down with that too. But no, two of them ain't going. Two of them not in my top five. Two of them not in my top five. I'll leave it at that right there. Two of them people you just named is not in my top five.
Amen.
And it's Pac and Jay-Z. I go ahead and tell you. It's Pac and Jay-Z. Biggie definitely in my top five.
I definitely got to hear why this is, but I will wait.
Oh
Till
yeah,
after
but it's
the
just
next show.
bars. What you mean? It's just bars. There ain't no long explanation. It's just bars. Put on a Biggie track and listen. It's just bars. It's just
Yeah,
bars.
I mean, he had bars. He did have bars, but I don't know. I guess my criteria for a top five is a lot more complex than most other people's.
Mine is simple. Bars and production. It's simple.
But at production, everybody should have the good production.
Who?
Production is just is way the song sound.
No, I mean production as like your production in the game. I'm like
I got
sports. Where
you.
I keep everything like sports, baby. Production chart. What
Okay.
have you done? And then obviously your music it's got to be good. So
Yeah.
what you saying in your music, is it good? And then what you've done with that body of work. And that's how I put at my list. Some people have done a lot with their body of work, but they wasn't saying shit.
Yeah.
Or they wasn't saying it in a way that sounded good to me. So they ain't make it.
And just to let people know, these lists are subjective, so it's not like what we say is set in stone.
My shit objective. My shit ain't subjective, so don't even try to argue it. But no, man. At this time in the show, we gonna open up the floor. Hey, Cam just said Miley Cyrus daddy. Hey man, at this time we're gonna open up the floor like always. Anybody want to hit that link? Come on, any rebuttals? Anything y'all want to talk about? Anything y'all want to say, man? Come on, hit that link. And just get your little spiel, man. RTL. We're friendly over here. We don't bite. Come on in. The water's warm.
For sure, for sure.
But again, man, season 3, episode 5. We want to say thank y'all to everybody who's been riding along with us for these 3 seasons, man. It's been a long, fun ride. We've enjoyed it. We hope y'all enjoyed it. Obviously, y'all have enjoyed it because
keep coming
y'all
back.
Watching. Y'all coming back and obviously bringing more people because the numbers are going up. We actually hit 2,000, 2K on the show. 2 shows ago, we hit 2K.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, after the show, cause I thought usually after these show, I'm like, yeah, that was a good show. But after that, was it episode 3? I'm like, yo, that was it, man. We were rolling that one, and then the views after was like 35. I'm like 35.
Yeah,
man. I woke the next morning, it was like at like 90. I'm like, okay, and then it started going up 100, 200, 350, 400, 500, 600. And I was like, oh, snap. So, hey, people listening.
Exactly, man. We appreciate it. Y'all keep liking, keep sharing, man. Keep commenting. Keep telling everybody to subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. We got to get that traffic rolling over there on the YouTube channel. But yeah, like I said, click the link. The floor is open. Hey, everybody that's been rocking with us on Spotify or any other streaming platform out there outside of the video, we appreciate y'all rocking with us through the switch up. I know y'all can't see the comments and things like that, but we appreciate y'all still rocking with us and laughing and enjoying our listeners' comments as much as we do. We appreciate y'all for that as well, man.
show. I was I know I had mentioned switching over to StreamYards because they're not StreamYards but Streamlabs because it'll actually read when whatever somebody says in the comment. So if we talking and it pop up and it's like, oh, Miley Cyrus daddy, and we go, okay, you know what I'm saying? And then the people on Spotify could hear it, they actually hear what the person had to say.
Yeah, so that's gonna be something. Yeah, we got some new stuff coming, y'all. We always trying to upgrade the RTL for the listeners and for the viewers now. So we got some new stuff coming at y'all. A new little it's gonna be a new look in the background, new stuff like that popping up on the screen, new tickers at the bottom, all that good stuff coming up
Yep.
for y'all.
Oh, bro. And for our what was it, our clap of the day?
Yeah, clap of the
Our
day. What
clap
you
of the
got?
day. Clap of the day. This is the first year in a long time, first new year, where I did not see any New Year, New Me post at
Hey, clap of the
all.
day.
At
Clap of
all. There was no new me, new year, or new year, new me. None of that. So, hey, people started getting their shit together.
Oh yeah, no new year, no new year, new me post. They were kept silent this year, and that's good. I think it shouldn't be a new year, new you every year.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that. Some people sometimes you had it right last year. Don't
Yeah,
switch it
yeah.
up. Don't switch it up now. And then some people, this might be the year where this needs to be the new you. Let's just keep it 100. This might be the year where it might need to be the new you. And if it is, that's fine. Switch it up. Hey, where we on? The third? It's the third. If it's the new year, the new you, do that. Don't switch it up on the sixth and go back. All
Bro,
right.
I know one thing. Boy, them gym owners, boy, they licking their chops right now. Oh, see, look, Brandon, look, we having a good show, and then you get to come in talking about some New Year, new LeBron.
Hell yeah, though. He right. New year, new LeBron. Instead of dropping 25, he busting niggas to 30. Yeah. You right. New year, new LeBron. New year, new LeBron. I'm glad you said that.
Oh man,
But
it's
yeah,
always
man.
fun.
It's always fun, man. But hey, it's that time of the show. Mental health checks, man. I need to know 1 through 10 where you at personally, physically, and business wise, man.
Man, personally, man, I'm not doing pretty good. Been you know, just chilling around the house. Holidays, everything good. Really ain't got nothing too much going on personally. Physically, fighting this bug, man. You know what I'm saying? But bouncing back. You know what I'm saying? A couple days I was down, but feeling a lot better now. Um, Financially, bruh, Metaport. If you haven't invested in
I've
any
been
kind
saying
of
it.
if you hadn't invested in any kind of company that has anything to do with the metaverse, I highly recommend going out right now and getting some Matterport.
Yeah,
Uh,
matter. Matter port.
Matterport. This morning it dropped. I bought in when it was like at $26, but it's going down. A lot of people got in early and they're cashing out their you're getting their profits out. It got down to $19 this morning, and I bought $100 more. So Kramer over at MSNBC over at Mad Money, he said it's a stock to watch because they basically do what's called twin bills. So what this company does is they can take a building, say something like Empire State Building, and they can make an exact replica down to the screw, the last screw, and put it into the metaverse. It's one to one imaging. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be a big player when this metaverse thing pops off. So right now it's cheap to get in. When you buy it, don't look to be making a bunch of money right away. It's gonna be one of those stocks that you're gonna ride it out. So like I said, every month, man, put $25, $30 in it. You're gonna spend it somewhere anyway. So why not sit on it and let it grow a little bit?
Exactly, man. I've been screaming it from the rooftops since I came across the first article, probably what, 4 months ago, 5 months
Yep.
ago.
Yep.
Matterport. Get it when you can, get it while you can. Because what I've been preaching, at least in my friend group, when are we gonna get to sit down and say, we were the guys that got in on it? You know what I
Yep,
mean?
got in
We
early.
sit
Yep.
here and we read these articles and we watch these YouTube videos and stuff about these guys who, oh, I just invested in this company when it was such and such dollars. Now, everybody's trying to buy in and it's $300,000 a share. You know what I mean? And he's
Yeah.
cashed out and he's telling this story from his yacht or whatever. Why not us? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Why not? When is it gonna be our turn to hit that and get to sit back and tell everybody, hey, we were just sitting around one day and we were buying this stock and all of a sudden, bam, it's
Boom. It,
Google.
it blew up. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Matterport, Matterport, Matterport. And as we find them, we're gonna put them out there because that's what the RTL is all about. As we find it,
You gonna hear
you're
about it.
gonna find it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So hell, if y'all lose, we gonna lose with you. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? I mean, it won't be. We ain't doing none of that BS over here, man. But for myself, personally, man, everything's good. Everything's flying. Just got over my entire house. Just got over the bug. So that was. I guess that's my physical, but it was personal too. So
Yeah.
we all just got over the bug. So I think everything's going up. Just got back to work today. Been off work for about a week, 2 weeks or something like that, week and a half. Just got back to work today. Start streaming tomorrow. Have the first call basketball game tomorrow night.
We're playing.
Texas High against Hallsville, I believe.
Mm.
I might be wrong on that, so don't quote me. But I think that's what it is. And then so everything's good personal wise, but I'm about an 8 right there on the build up. For a few days, probably might have been about a 5 or 6. Going back on the build up, about an 8.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, Physical, man, the same thing. Just got over the bug, but I feel good, man. Feeling great about that time to start shedding it up, getting right for September. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So physical wise, I give myself about a 7, 8, pretty good over the holidays. You know what I'm saying? But 8
Yep.
pretty
Yep.
good over the holidays. Uh, and then financially, man, we always looking up. RTL rolling. Uh, Work rolling. Tomorrow up his payday. So that's always a good thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So we good.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Hey, by the way, start getting in shape for Total Archery 2. That's coming up.
Man, that's coming up quick.
I know it ain't. It's what, 5 months away.
5 months.
5 months away. Hey, and we need a cameraman too for Total Archery Challenge. So if you got some free time and you want to spend 3 days out in the Black Hills of South Dakota,
Are we gonna do it 3 days again?
no, we're gonna shoot 2 days and you're gonna take a day off and just kind of chill around Rapid.
Yeah.
Go to go like Mount Rushmore and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe.
Well, man, I'm excited about it regardless, bro. It's a good trip. It's fun. Anybody who hasn't done it, I suggest you look and find the ticket dates. So when the tickets drop, be online and get your tickets. And it's an experience of a lifetime for sure. I think if you down to shoot a bow or if you like shooting your bow, it's definitely something everybody should try.
Or if you even thinking about getting into archery, and you just want to come and be around a bunch of archers and a lot of the vendors and stuff like that, and just learn more about the industry. It's free to get in, but you're
Yeah,
gonna
it's a
pay
good spot.
it's free to get in and talk to people. But if you want to shoot the course, you're gonna pay a little bit. But
Exactly.
it's a fun event, man. It's fun, and you get a lot of free stuff. To me that's one of the
You get a lot of
benefits.
free stuff. You get a lot of free opportunities to meet people, and you got a podcast like we do. Get a lot of people to meet, get some new viewers, new followers. You got a clothing line like the Dreaded Arch. You get some people to look at your shit. Might want to buy some. Might want to wear some. It's just a good networking opportunity and a good chance to meet some people. Because like last year, I was a very very wet behind the ears in the archery game, and I met a bunch of high class archers. I actually met the guy who killed the third largest grizzly bear in the world with a bow, and I met some people like that. I met a few companies that I shoot their products now, things like that. So it's just a good networking opportunity, a good place to really dive in to the archery game if it's something you're interested in.
For sure, man. Those guys at Black Rifle Coffee, man. Like, we gotta call them. Like, they gave us their number. We gotta call them cats and
Yeah,
get them on the
most definitely.
show. And then what you call it, our boy Big Chino down at Big Chino Outfitters over
Yeah,
in
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
And then the guys over at Public Land Meat Company.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, when y'all see me next winter, rocking my scarf with the paws on it. Just mind your business. Just mind your business. Just know my boy Chino done hooked me up. Just know
Oh yeah,
Chino done put me on a bear down there in Arizona, man.
bro. I did not know there were bears in Arizona either.
Me either.
Nope. And apparently, it's like Arizona and New Mexico are like some of the best of world class elk hunting. I didn't know that either. I thought elk hunting would be more up north, Colorado and Utah, not Ohio, but Idaho.
Yeah.
But
hey man, it's crazy, man. You might come down here and get you one of them good old Red River elk.
Man, I would love to draw a tag down there.
That'd be legit, man. But it's that time in the show, man. You got any last words for the people?
Yeah, man. Everybody out there, more people start getting sick, so keep your hands in your house sanitized. Take your vitamins, drink a lot of water, be healthy, and stay safe.
Y'all heard that? Definitely stay safe. That's a big key right here. Whatever lifestyle you're living, man, stay safe and stay dangerous out here. I guess that's what the young bull is saying. Stay dangerous. So y'all stay dangerous out here, man, and protect yourselves.
Oh yeah.
And man, again, like and share this post. Like and share these videos. Keep it coming. We're gonna keep this content coming for y'all as long as y'all keep more viewers coming for us. That's kind of like the two-way street here. We get viewers, y'all get more content. Y'all get to come on here and listen to us spit back and forth for about an hour and a half, hour and 45.
And the more people we have, the better, the more fun the chat gonna be.
Exactly. And the more fun the chat is, the more stuff y'all get. Y'all might get in here one day and get Trader going, and he give y'all all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So y'all just get in here, get involved, man. Don't be a ghost follower, and don't treat us like the side chick.
Nope, not at all. Shake my hand in public.
Shake my hand in public. Hey, but with that being said, this is season 3, episode 5 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host, Trey Reed, and we are out.
Peace.
What? I mean, it's been turning up with her. The girl around us and she loving her. If we don't know you, don't come close to her. If you with your girl, let me hear you say, what?